This is a
Squad. What's up? What's up?
That ball is belted. Welcome in Carlos Gomez. Hello. Goodbye.
Oh man, yeah. We rockin' now for real. Yeah. BS3 Sports. Okay. Sports news, get it first when you're getting off of work. Even when you're at work, acting like you're working hard when you're hardly working. I'm a maverick like Dirk, getting Franklin's like Kirk. Hold up, boy. X Squad, you don't know them boys? Being talking facts on every topic. Overall, we just talking noise, just being boys. Covering Texas sports in them tall hills. That with the fake pass over to Elliott. Better guard your grills like a car for real. Yeah. Cowboys gonna bring a bowl back, Lord willing. Yeah. Mavericks gonna bring a ring back with Mark in it. We live sports, we talk sports, we dream sports, we eat sports. The teacher about to teach the course. Welcome to BS3 Sports. Gross. Oh man, yeah.
Welcome to the BS3 Sports Show. Thank you everyone for tuning in to another edition this Friday. Man, we got some breaking news. We're going to be recapping Duke versus North Carolina. You know we got to do it. We got to talk about the Zion situation. NBA news of Alliance of American Football Week 3. Potential A-B Antonio Brown destinations. Major League Baseball and much more. Shout out to Said Galloway. Shout out to Miss Mocha Bella. Happy Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Friday. What are you doing this weekend? Put that in the chat room. It's raining right here and right now in Dallas. But what are you doing this weekend? Hopefully you're enjoying your day. Much love and appreciation to everyone in the X Squad. Prayers up to Jay Fish the Microwave and his wife, Georgia Peach. They had an issue, illness in the family. Aunt is in the hospital, so prayers up for them. Continue to keep prayers up for them. If you want your very own BS3 Sports or a hoodie, get at me. I can get one for you. Also, shout out to the networks, X Squad Radio, which this show is on right now. Also, my fam over at the No Phony Podcast Network. They're always showing support and love as well, so much appreciation to them. So, headlining breaking news, Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft, yes, Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, and yes, Robert Kraft, the owner of Kraft Cheese and Kraft Products, has been charged with 2 counts of solicitation of prostitution. Robert Kraft, the billionaire. How? I'm not gonna say how, but I'm gonna say why. Why? With the amount of money that you have, you should not be in one of these situations. Let's just be straight up real with it. You should not find yourself in one of these situations. But that just means that just means the Ussy is undefeated. It is undefeated, will never lose, in the words of, what was that, LeVar Ball, never lost. The cookie never loses, and it will never lose. So, Robert Kraft, he already denies it. He says it's not true. That's what you have to do. But with this type of news coming out, there's always some truth and some lie to everything. That's just the way it is. But he says he denies it. So we'll see where this story goes. And this story is going to be going on for a while. Shout out to H Rap B. Thank you for calling in. Kraft needs love too. You're right, Mocha. He does. He does need love. All people need love. And Robert Kraft needs love as well. So yeah, the Nitzy is undefeated. Undefeated. All right, so let's get into some other topics. The title of today's show, how you feeling, Dukies? Duke losing. Now, Zion did not play. We all know what happened. Zion ended up getting injured in the first 36 minutes of the game, 36 seconds of the game. He tore through his shoe, completely tore through his shoe. Zion is not a kid. He may be at the age of a kid, but Zion is not a kid. This is a grown man, I've never seen somebody bust out a shoe. I've never seen that happen. Never seen that happen. And he busted out of his shoe. He was planting, and he just completely busted out of the shoe. It's something I've never seen before. Not like that. Not in a live action on the court situation. So now that goes to the question, which I pose this right now to the chat room. It's been talked about. It's already been talked about, going around on different podcasts, radio, everywhere. Should Zion sit out the rest of the year? So I pose that question to you guys in the chat room. Should he sit out the rest of the year? Should he come back and play the rest of the year? That's a huge question, because his career and the amount of money that he's going to make could potentially be at stake. But the word is, it's a mild knee sprain. It is not a major knee sprain. It's a mild knee sprain, which means he could probably come back. Now, my opinion, I would say if it is only mild and there's no, the true doctors, maybe get a second opinion with somebody that's not a part of Duke, really see what they have to say. And if it is truly a mild sprain, I would say, and my advice to him would be to come back and play. That's what I would have for him. That's what I would advise for him to do. Ultimately, though, you know how this is, though. This is ultimately his decision, between him and his family, whatever they decide to do. They play a game this weekend against Syracuse. He will not be playing in this game coming up. So at least we do know that he won't be playing initially coming into this weekend. But knee injuries are not, first of all, they're not fun. Second of all, it could produce further issues. We've seen numerous players that have injuries like this. It starts off just being something mild, and then further on down the line, it starts causing more issues. Sad Galloway says he's going to come back and play. He loves the ball. And I think that's a great point. What is his love for the game? And if he has at a level for the love of the game that he wants to play basketball and he loves playing it, excuse me, then yeah, he will. But the kid is athlete, just a flat out athlete. That is it. There's really, I'm going to say there's nothing truly negative that you can say about his game, because he's still growing. He has not reached his peak yet. It is going to take him some time, I think, to develop a deeper jumper, but he's going to do it though. I don't have any question, at least in my mind, that he's not going to develop into this top talent that we think he could be, at least that I think he could be. But he completely bust out of his shoe. Again, I have not seen that before. So let's get into the game. So that's in the first 36 minutes. Also, let's mention that the tickets were approaching Super Bowl pricing. You cannot tell me UNC versus Duke is not the biggest rivalry in college sports. In my opinion, you can't tell me that. Yeah, I am being biased. But I don't think you can say it's not the biggest in sports. Super Bowl prices. And yes, Kevin, Clutch Talk Sports coming in the building. Somebody get Robert Kraft. Grego, where are you? Grego, get Robert Kraft and ask him what he's doing. Using his government name in the massage parlor. Somebody come get him. He probably wrote a check or something. He probably wrote a check at the massage parlor and it said Robert Kraft of Kraft Industries on it, probably. Somebody couldn't get this boy. But anyway. So let's get into the game. Obama was in the building sitting courtside. How special is that? Like, set aside anything else going on. Set aside anything else. You got Obama sitting courtside watching you play. I don't care. My head would be so big walking out of that building. And then he turns around and tweets about him and says, hopefully he gets better. Now, Obama's different, I think, than other presidents because he's played basketball and he plays pickup games. But it's the president, period. And he's tweeting about you. Shout out to Courtney Harden in the building. Sitting here at work trying to get my DraftKings NBA lineup set. I hear you. So, Zion injured in the first 36 minutes. And also I want to mention this. When that injury happened, I'm thinking to myself, Nike is about to be in trouble. Nike better have all of their stuff together because I'm thinking Nike is about to be in some real trouble because not only is this a player on on the number one team in the nation, but this is also the number one pick that's going to be in the draft. And I'm thinking the NBA Nike says it's an isolated incident, but it's the biggest player in college basketball. So even if it is an isolated incident, it's with the biggest name on the planet right now. I would say he's bigger than anybody in the NBA right now. People are watching Zion Williamson's Duke games for him, not for anything else. And they're probably watching college basketball mainly just to see what he's going to do. So he is bigger than college basketball right now. So yeah, Nike, you can say that's an isolated incident, but still, this is the biggest player on the planet right now, period. All right, so you're going through the game, first half. North Carolina was doing their thing. You could clearly see that without Zion, I'm not gonna say Duke was lost because they still put up a great effort. They played hard, but R.J. Barrett even said it afterwards. It kind of shocked them and it hurt them. It clearly hurt them. Courtney says, question for all, do you think Zion should shut it down or should he come back and play? In my opinion, it depends on what the report says. And like I said earlier, I would have him go to a separate doctor, not the Duke doctor. I would have him go to a separate doctor, get a opinion on what they truly think it is and what he should do. That's what I would do first. If it's just a mild sprain, I would say continue to play. That's what I would do. That's what I would say.